Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios, this is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
You know, I used to caution. I used to say that you got to be careful calling all these people goats in modern times. Careful trying to say, oh, this guy's the goat. There ain't but one goat, y'all. It's not goats, it's goat. And I think we could argue over Mike and LeBron, but there ain't no arguing that. Well, hell, there'd probably be still people that would say that Jack maybe was better than Tiger, although I don't think that.
No, you know what?
Who's the most obvious goat?
You know what, Mike? To be honest, following the golf community, there's a lot of people because now this is where Tiger screwed himself. Tiger said the only thing that matters is majors.
Mm-hmm.
Jack has more majors than him, and Jack has more runner-ups. Jack has 18 majors and like 19 runner-ups. Jesus. So if that's how Tiger feels, and I'm just a passerby golfer, Jack's the GOAT. There is a debate.
On sheer wins, yeah.
There's like Tiger has like 80 something wins.
Yeah.
But just if we're going off of what Tiger said, there's a lot of people that feel like Jack's the GOAT.
Okay. But it's debatable then.
It's debatable. Like LeBron Jordan is debatable. Jack, Tiger, I feel like it's debatable.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's debatable with Tom. Not yet.
No, it's not debatable with Brady, although I think Mahomes is the most skilled quarterback I've ever seen. Brady's the greatest quarterback. Mahomes needs to win one or two more than he can be the greatest. There's a difference between having the most skill versus the greatest. You know,
sure.
John Elway had probably more all-around football skill than Joe Montana, but Joe Montana was greater than Elway because of other stuff, intangibles and titles and shit. You know what I mean?
Fair. Who's the GOAT who's the greatest pitcher of all time? Let's separate player. Let's separate player and pitcher.
Yeah. Greatest starting pitcher of all time?
Yeah, who's the GOAT pitcher?
In modern times, old people will tell you that Sandy Koufax is the greatest pitcher of the last, 70 years or whatever. I never saw Koufax pitch. I've read a lot about Koufax. I mean, some would argue that Nolan was the most dominant for sure. Nolan was the Shaq of pitchers.
I like that comparison.
No one ever says that Shaq's the greatest basketball player of all time. Shaq doesn't even get mentioned in top 10s, which I think's probably bullshit, which is crap.
Ever.
Nolan is the Shaq of baseball, the most dominant guy.
I love that comparison.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I love that comparison.
No, I'm bringing up goats tonight, y'all. Well, welcome to In the Building. I'm bringing
up
Barry.
Is it Barry? You got Barry?
Barry Bonds, yeah, but man,
or who? Somebody else? Who are you talking about?
He's still a young man, so we'll see what he does by the end of his career. Barry Bonds has been up to the last couple of years anyway. No debate, no question about it. The greatest all-around baseball player in the last 40 years in baseball. But I think you can make a case that Shohei Otani has passed Barry Bonds already.
What?
Rudy.
Look, it's different.
They said last night he still may pitch in the playoffs, and there's the difference. Barry Bonds never pitched. Otani has thrown no hitters in the Japan League. Was a Cy Young candidate 2 years ago in the National League. And tonight, chasing 50-50, which we've never had a 50-50 player in the history of the game. We've never had a 50 home run, 50 stolen base guy until tonight. And not only did Shohei become the first 50-50 guy ever, he did it on a night in which he hit 3 home runs and had 10 effing RBIs.
Tonight.
3 dingers, 10 RBIs, stole 2 bases to become the first 50-50 all-time baseball player on a night which the Dodgers beat the Marlins 20-4 in Miami. This dude is probably the ultimate swing king that's ever lived. I mean, and Dave Roberts, the manager, said last night that you never say never on him maybe pitching in the playoffs out of the bullpen. It's ridiculous how skilled he is. He may not be the greatest because that's probably Bonds or Willie Mays, but so far he's. I've never seen there's never been a baseball player that's ever lived with more all around baseball skill because he can pitch.
I feel like I'm with you on everything that you said, but who else over there can come over here and do that? There's I don't think that
makes it even more amazing.
What I'm saying is I don't think Shohei's the last we've seen.
Oh, from over there. Oh yeah, those kids.
I don't know if that's the last we've seen.
Yeah, it's starting to become like a little Dominican Republic.
Dude, they got
the Asian Dominican.
Okay,
the league's good.
So let me ask you this, because we got Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, etc. We talk a lot about that with basketball, with the NBA. Like, hey, you know what? The world is caught up, and when I look at Luka, when I look at Joker, like go on down the line, I feel like baseball's been that way for a while. Do we have two American-born sports that are clearly dominated by international players?
Yeah. Now, okay, I'm going to do some research here.
No, go ahead.
All right, so Japan is the reigning World Baseball Classic champion.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Your point about Japan now becoming maybe the second Dominican. We had the World Baseball Classic last summer, which Japan won with Shohei Otani hitting third, And then? And so, yeah, I mean, so let's see. Hang on one second. What percentage hang on. Oh, that's a plus sign. What percent of MLB is foreign born as of right now? Thank you, Siri. Okay, let's see what she says. All right, 28% of all the players in the big league are from another country.
A lot.
But still, though, it's more than ever, though. It's more than ever. You know what hurt baseball's numbers as far as Americans dominating and letting foreigners come in? African-American guys quit playing the game for 40 years, and it set the sport back big time. Right. But lately, we've starting to see more black kids play baseball in America. Black kids play baseball in Cuba and the Dominican. Talking about African-American kids have finally gotten back into baseball in the last 5 years, and it's clearly shown. If you go look at all the top guys in the league, half of them are black dudes, and that's awesome.
Well,
have you seen my baseball?
With me, more than the percentage, because I think the percentage is always going to be highly in favor of American-born, whether we're talking MLB or NBA.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is the clear-cut best players.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like the best guys in the league are no longer from here. Right.
Like, okay, yeah, it may only be 28% in baseball, but the clear-cut best players,
the top guys in the league are foreign.
The top 20 players in both leagues, half of them,
Yep.
Well, I'm talking MLB or NBA, half of them. We're going 20 NBA players, 10 of them are foreign-born. The top 20 players in the MLB, 10 of them are foreign-born. So they may only count for 20 to 25% as far as like totality. But as far as the top players, I would like to say they count for half.
Yeah. Or damn near, at least, for sure.
Damn near, for sure.
Yeah, damn near, for sure. All right, y'all. Let's see. I saw what Shohei did. I'm good. What's up? What are y'all doing? What's up? What's going on in the chat tonight? Y'all jump your asses in here with the tip, and it's guaranteed we read your stuff. We'll read some as we get to them, but we take tips, not the whole thing, just the tip. Bring them up in here and keep us employed in 2K24 and in the building. You can tip us through the Buy Me a Coffee link. You can also tip us on the Super Chat and jump your asses in here and check it out. And I told my students I better not see any of y'all in my chat tonight. I'm going to block all of you. I sent LG and Rudy a picture today. I busted a kid watching In the Building in my class.
Are you?
They've been told to not be, especially when you're supposed to be reading about. He's supposed to be reading about the American Indian Wars of the 1880s, and he's sitting up in there watching In the Building on the school's laptop.
Navajo.
You caught him?
Yeah, I busted him. Yeah, I took a picture just as he turned and caught me, busted him. He's like, I'm sorry, mister. Dude, I can't stop you when you get home. And they can't. So all they can do, they can go to loveyouhardtv.com and they can peruse it and they can see the clean videos. Thankfully, I guess because Firewall LG could explain. For whatever reason, they can't pull up our In the Buildings on the school-issued Chromebook. Thank God.
Well, the reason why I think is because when LG gets those memos that says not safe, this may be deemed.
And those computers are programmed to flag all that.
Right.
Thank God. All right. Well, it is In the Building. Welcome into it. It's brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor. Did you not work tonight? You don't have a work shirt on.
No, I had my wife's family on her father's side had a funeral today.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
somebody she was super close to?
No, I wouldn't say that. More of a pay your respects.
Okay. No, I get that for sure. I get that. So you were off today, back at work, manana. I'm sure somebody will come in there and take advantage of one of these sweet hookups right here, or get the 5% off on all purchases at Texas Cheer Liquor. They got 7 locations, 6 in town, 7 up in Barney. So anything that's not on sale for the month is a 5% discount when you mention In the Building. Here are the 3 sales, though, they have in the month of September. They got that Happy Dad 12-pack of tea. It ain't your grandma's tea. That's good tea. That's that Happy Dad alcoholic tea for $11.99 for a 12er. Got Zing Zang on sale this month. You can get 1 4-pack for $13.99 or 2 4-packs for just $19.99. Or if you like that gin, sipping on that gin and whatever you want to sip it on, $28.99 for a bottle of Gray Whale gin, which is some high-tone gin, and it is the lowest price you'll find in the city of Texas Cheer Liquor. The official liquor store of In the Building. I was told to say stow, not store. You say stow.
Hey.
You say store, but we say stow. You say whore, but we say hoe.
We're in a group chat with the owner. Did you see his Air Dads? That's literally like his 10th pair.
I know, motherfucker.
I've only seen him in those. Even at the bar drinking.
Even at the bar, it could be a baby shower, a wedding, a court hearing. He wears
funeral.
He wears the Air Dads. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
LG, first you see the picture of the Air Dads?
Yeah,
you were on the thread, weren't you? You got to post them.
Yes, I saw.
Yo, when you get a chance, LG, post those Air Dads, dude.
Air Dad ones.
I was like, come on, AD.
You gotta know we're talking about those generic old man Nikes that are white with the blue.
I called them the Chester molesters.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, LG called them the Chester molesters.
That was LG that said that.
I was like, wait, LG. Like, I'm not a big fan of the shoe, but I'm not gonna call them the Chester molesters.
I told him all he needs now is his pervert van with no windows.
Look,
that's not it.
Look, that ain't it.
That ain't it either. That's Kendrick Lamar and his identical twin.
Was it not loading?
Was it not loading, bro?
Not loading,
man. Not loading, dude.
Hey, bro.
The ball's loading, but the damn picture's not loading.
What's going on with LG tonight?
You know what's going on with LG. LG feeling fine, sipping wine.
Hey, bro, this is not loading, man. What's the deal? LG, are you faded, bro?
Oh, I see. Here we go.
That ain't it either. Damn, LG's messing up tonight. I like it when LG messes up, don't you? Because we get our ass chewed out when we mess up. I like it. It's just funny. I should chew him out, but I'm laughing too much at the irony.
But no one's. But
he's
no one
criticizing the picture, small picture. Oh, here we go.
But no one told me. Look, so
exactly.
when you
oh my God, See, we painted AD as this like man about the world. He's a guy that he's like a big gangster and goes to Morocco and Nice, and now we're going to reveal what he actually wears on his freaking feet.
Yo,
That's going to mess up his aura.
Thank you, Chris Sneed, for the $2.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
I don't think I've ever bought the same exact pair of shoes.
No, because you're not a nerd.
I've bought
Never.
the same model, like the same kind of shoe, but
Look
it's always
at
a different color.
Dude, literally, this is like his 10th pair.
I know. Just
I'm not like.
I know you're not.
The same colorway and everything. Like the Nike logo doesn't change colors or anything.
LG
like, between pairs.
LG. That pair that you have on the screen, he's bought it 10 times. Now, keep in mind, LG, he's 36. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. He's not 6. He's not 60.
Right.
He's not 70.
He's a young guy.
He's a young man.
So is this a backup pair, or does he keep 2 pairs at the same time?
No, he's about to go to Canada next Tuesday.
Oh, so
he
got
knows
fresh.
damn thing.
He got a fresh
Canada,
pair of Yo, so when we go out of town, every now and then you buy something like, yeah, you know what? I want to get fresh. This is how AD gets fresh.
All right. Does he keep them white? Does he keep them fresh?
No,
because he's in the store all day, running around stocking and loading.
If you got white shoes, you got to keep them white, and you got to use that magic eraser, that Mr. Clean.
Brown in 2 months,
bro. They look like hot. By the time, let's say, what's today? September 18th,
something like that.
By Halloween, they'll be the color of hot dog water.
Yep. And he's cheap as hell, so he'll wear those things until his toes break through the bottom.
Well, I tend to do that with most of my shoes too.
Cheap as hell ain't the word.
He acts like Gandhi. I'm surprised he wears a shirt.
He got mad at me. He was like, "Hey, Rudy, can you do boxes? Stop giving away so many bags. That's 2 cents a bag."
Yeah, he got on to me for that too, giving away bags. I'm like, hey, people don't want to come in there and they don't want to carry 3 cans of beer with them. Hey, man, if they ask for a bag, cool. Otherwise, don't do it.
If you're cheap as hell, mention in the building and you get 5% off your order.
There you go. Match it. Texas Cheer Liquor, 6 in San Antonio, 1 up in Bernie, bitches. Don't forget to get the discount at Texas Cheer Liquor. If you run into Mr. Singh, have him show you his dad's shoes. Air Dad ones. Love it. All right. What's else going on tonight? It's official. We knew it was going to happen because he alluded to it, but it's official now. Arch Manning will get the start Saturday night against mighty Louisiana Monroe, as Arch will go out and have an amazing night and buy Quinn Ewers a week to get better with that strained oblique muscle as they get ready for SEC play the following week. Arch's game, baby. And Louise Monroe, he's going to torch their asses the way he torched UTSA.
So, no matter what, Mike, no matter what, perfect QBR, faster time on foot than Tyreek Hill. No matter what, it's Quinn's job.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's nothing Arch can do to win the job. I agree.
Okay. No, I'm asking.
No. Arch could go 28 for 28 for 600 and 7 touchdowns, and Quinn will start the following week. Guaranteed. Okay. There's no way. Quinn would have to have a setback with the rib and the muscle for Arch to start 2 games in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, or Arch would have to fall into a manhole, or something. If Quinn Ewers is healthy, he starts. Arch is awesome. Is he the best quarterback in the program? Yes. But is the other guy a first-round talent? Yeah. And was he rolling and the Heisman candidate before he went down the other night against the Roadrunners? Yes.
Yes.
Quinn's been amazing. You can't do that You got to keep Quinn in there no matter what, even though Arch is clearly more talented. Arch doesn't have the experience. That's the excuse to keep Quinn in. It's just it's not right. And guys on the team wouldn't like Sark for it either. Those kids love Quinn Ewers. They play their ass off for him. He's the captain of that team. So, yeah, it's his gig for sure. Think about this today. I was going to see if you saw what, not that you're busy watching Louisiana Monroe press conferences.
No, I'm not.
But the head coach of ULM, Ernest Hill, he has been at ULM and been coaching the state of Louisiana for a long time. He's a Louisiana dude. He was saying today, now, I don't think he was talking mess about Arch, but it got interpreted that way, clickbait, you know.
I like it.
What he was saying was, we don't fear Texas. We don't fear Arch Manning. Half the kids in my program at some point played against Arch because Arch played in New Orleans in high school.
Oh, great point.
And so he was saying, we don't fear him. He's good, but we don't fear him. We got nothing to fear going into Austin. We're going there, we're acting like we're going to win. I love that. ULM is a 44.5-point dog. Why not? You're the coach.
Hey.
Well, we ain't fucking scared of them. What are they going to do? Beat us by 44?
If I told you,
I love it.
You got one bet to save your life.
Yeah.
You got to either take Texas to cover the 44
mm-hmm.
or Louisiana Monroe to cover the 44. If you fuck up, you're dead.
Yep.
What do
I get if I'm not dead? Just get to stay alive, or do I get something?
No, you just get to live.
I got to get something for risking my life. All right,
10K.
so just life or death.
10K.
Life or death.
10K.
10K. Tax-free. All right.
Tax-free. 44.
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana Monroe covers the 44 or Texas covers the 44. What are you doing?
Texas is going to cover.
You would take them to cover. That is insane. Not
with
because they won't. Yeah, with your life on the line.
Yeah, Texas. Longhorns. Our boys in the big southern plantation country. We cover spreads, Rudy. We don't just run on the field. We run the press box. Yeah, 44? Man, give me Tech. I think Arch is so good. Give me 61-0. And I'm not trying to be a homer either. That's what my brain says. That's not a heart pick or a balls pick. It's a brain pick. 60-0, Texas beats ULM. It's a shutout, and Arch throws 6 touchdown passes. And then on Sunday, more people will bitch about, well, he should be playing. There are some people that buy everything I just said about Quinn Ewers, but is it not the coach's responsibility to put the very best players on the field? If I have Aaron Rodgers as a quarterback and I've got Tom Brady, who am I playing? Even if Aaron, let's say I've got Aaron Rodgers, who's a junior and had been here for a couple of years, but Tom Brady just showed up. Who you start?
Tom.
Yeah. But somehow it makes sense on an NFL level, but somehow in college it doesn't. Because I just feel like those kids, their heads might get messed up because kids are stupid. And they're young. And they freak easily. That could cause a weird thing in the room. Stay with Quinn for now. Stay with Quinn. I mean, Quinn's the shit. I mean, he's not as talented as Arch. And God knows the odds of Quinn getting hurt again are 70-30. Guy stays hurt. When he's healthy, he's a minister of death out there, praying for war. But he's hurt a lot. And so I don't think this will be history suggests this won't be the last time that Arch starts a game. Arch will make his first SEC start this year at some point. So it ain't like he's rotting on the bench. And you mentioned this after Michigan. They're finding ways to get Arch playing time. And hell, now he got to play a shit ton the other night, and now he's going to start. So it's actually best case for Sark. You keep Quinn as the starter. You let Quinn get healthy. And, oh, by the way, you have a kid off the bench who needs the reps and feels better about things because he gets to play. and he just happens to be more talented than your freaking starter. A hell of a great problem for Sark to have. Hell of a great problem.
Love Sark. Great problem.
Me too. Also love Jay Ribaldo. Fine, handsome man.
What
handsome
up, Jay?
Filipino Catholic man. Look at that. Oh, it's that Ribaldo Realty Group. Okay.
A man of faith.
Indeed, he is a man of faith. I don't know about the gong. I don't think they do that in the Philippines. They probably just like bite the head off a rooster or something, but they don't hit the gong. What is the gong? What is the Filipino version? I mean, I'm sorry. I guess that was a horrible thing to say to the Philippines. What is the Filipino version of bang the gong?
Ooh.
Sing karaoke. Aren't they known for karaoke in the Philippines?
What the fuck, dude?
They love their karaoke, and they've got some good singers too. These little small Asian men walk up, sound like freaking Van Halen.
LG,
the Philippines indeed have a gong.
Are you sure about that? All right.
Yeah.
I would have bet my left nunu they did not.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I don't do karaoke.
Sail Away by Styx.
No, I've always when I did do karaoke, you always got to do something simple like Frank Sinatra or something like that.
Yeah,
you don't have
something
to really
easy.
sing. You just kind of talk.
Chili Peppers or something easy. Yeah.
Chili Peppers isn't easy. Depends on the song.
Depends on the tune.
Sometimes he talks so much gibberish it makes it hard.
And get this Anyway, Ribaldo, a fine, handsome Filipino man.
He is handsome.
That's right. So let's all have a box of puto in honor of Jay Ribaldo. I just spit. Oh, my God. The real estate game. All right. So it's funny or not. So Jay's been sending me stuff, but because of Jay, I find myself when I'm scrolling through like yahoo.com or Time or whatever, I'm a staunch magazine reader. And anything I see on the housing market, the feds have lowered rates, which we should see a pretty good housing.
I feel like the rates are going to be low as long as Diddy's on trial.
Diddy moves the needle that much, huh? All right,
Bad
so
boy.
Jay sent me an ad. He's got a house that's been on the market, or he wants people to look at. Are you in the market for a home? Now,
Yes.
Jay's not going to send me a house to promote unless it's really a good deal. So he's got a really nice home here that has been on the market for about 65 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. That's the
in real estate world,
here's
that's
the
a
thing.
long time.
That's the market report for the month of August. The current house right now averages just a skosh over 2 months on the market. The average price in the month of this is August prices now. The average price of a house in August in Bexar County, $372,000. And you know how many listings in this county there were in the month of August?
250.
Dude, 4,448 listings. It's still booming, man. And there's a lot of competition.
In San Antonio, people want to live in San Antonio.
The fastest rising city in the nation last year, according to Forbes. According to Forbes, we all want to be like Compton, and they're coming down here for it. I'm kidding. That's an old song. But no, the competition is stiff. So that means that whoever you hire as your agent, that is absolutely paramountly important. You've got to have the right agent. If the Chiefs had Deshaun Watson with those receivers and that tight end and that defense, they still wouldn't win shiznit. But they got Patrick Mahomes. Once you have the quarterback in place, and in this case it's the agent, then the rest of the team can get it done. And Jay's our quarterback. Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081. Or you can email the man, jribaldo at kw.com. Jay Ribaldo at kw.com. By the way, I didn't mean to be racist. I stand by what I said. The stereotypical thing that I said. that the
What?
Filipinos are known for amazing karaoke abilities. They are.
And baccarat.
And it's super, yes, and it's super famous
Baccarat?
there, and it's very popular.
Really? Baccarat?
Wait. Am I wrong,
game?
LG?
Well, I didn't
game?
know that. That's news to
Time
me.
out. Asians
And you
aren't
could
great
say-
at baccarat?
I don't know. I don't
They're
even
good
know-
at badminton.
Well, Indonesia's good at badminton.
That's because y'all are light
And,
on
and
your
you
Yo.
can say the
fly across
karaoke
the
thing.
net.
You could say the karaoke thing about a few Asian countries like Japan and Korea. Because they
You've
love
been to
karaoke.
Tokyo more than once. Aren't you going to Tokyo again in December?
Possibly.
Yes.
Are there
Planning.
more churches, brothels, or karaoke bars in Tokyo?
25, and 25.
Probably churches or temples.
Okay. Are there more whore bars or karaoke bars?
Karaoke bars.
Okay. And there's a lot of whore bars.
Not really. No.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
No, that's not what I read.
Not that I know of. They don't cater to the tourist.
At all?
No.
How would
There's
you
a
know
red
unless
light
you went out there
district.
looking?
It's a bunch of
Okay.
Nigerians standing outside, like trying to wave you in. For some
Yo, that's
reason.
right.
Wow.
Yo,
No, I'm not
no,
joking.
don't be
it really
racist.
Let's
is.
do it.
Don't be racist.
I'm not
All
being
right? Oh,
racist. They're on the
You
streets. They're eating
come
the
here.
cats. They're eating
You
the
come
dogs.
here. You come here.
Damn
Like, yo,
Nigerians. No, the Yakuza run the red light district in Shinjuku. And basically,
Yeah.
they employ their bodyguards are all Nigerians for some reason, and they're the guys outside trying to get you to come into.
I've
the
heard
clubs.
this story before.
Yeah.
Japan and Nigeria have a thing.
And there's a scam that goes on. They get you in the club, get you all liquored up, and then they get that credit card and
Yeah.
start charging you crazy amounts of money.
For Nookie.
No,
They
for
go to
drinks, for
Walmart.
nothing.
Most of the time they go to Walmart, they go get some gas, they go get some toilet paper, shit like that.
You just wake up and you paid $10 per water for the girl you were hanging out with.
And guess what? I'm fucking calling the bank, I'm disputing that charge, and I want my money back.
Then they'll see your location. Be like, what?
Rudy don't care about
What?
Rudy don't care about that.
Nah, for real.
Honolulu's got a pretty little seedy couple of 3 blocks in downtown. Actually,
Yeah,
they got
a
a
big
few.
area.
They got a
Tokyo.
few in Honolulu. Honolulu's it's like a mini Tokyo. And they got a few zip codes in Honolulu that are,
Yeah, mahjong I could understand, but baccarat?
all things, everything goes. What the hell's Baccarat? That an old marble game? Or am I getting that confused with backgammon?
Baccarat is more.
Backgammon's a briefcase game where you bring the board
Baccarat,
in the
the
briefcase. You have the
Yeah.
cup of dice.
So you know
That's
Phil.
backgammon.
So you know Phil Ivey, the guy who won a bunch of World Series of Poker, made 10,
Yeah.
20, 30, 40 million. Well,
yeah.
he mastered Baccarat because it's pretty much card counting if you have an MIT/Harvard mind.
Oh, well,
and-
I'm out.
Baccarat
They
is
want-
French and Italian.
They don't allow him in most casinos in Vegas because he knows how to card count. And card counting is not illegal. You know why it's not illegal? Because us three couldn't do it if we wanted to.
I don't know. I've seen the movie 21. I
So
couldn't do that shit. I'm not good.
I
at
couldn't
math.
do it.
Rain Man could.
I just
Yeah,
play
that
the
MIT
odds. I
math
like
brain.
playing blackjack because I can try to play the odds on it. I know what you're supposed to play, but they get you with that multiple deck.
Yes.
I saw a porn once called Multiple Deck. Did I stop us down? I need to travel more. I haven't been able to travel in a while. Poor. And it's hard to go anywhere but Honolulu because of my
I've been
kids.
sending you deals on Honolulu.
Indeed, you have. And I booked a flight for one in October. But I'm going to actually take a credit
What
on
dates?
that flight. Hang on.
Give us
Time
the
out.
dates.
Hang on. ... I'm going to take a credit on that and not go because I found out today that the Twins are going to come here for a week in October. So I won't have to go all the way out there. They're going to come here.
I like it.
That'll be cool. Yeah, the Twins will be in town. I'm excited for that. Let's see. They've not seen this new apartment in the flesh. So
Great point.
It's also their home that they've not seen. So I'm happy about that. Let's get MJ to come here and sit in on a show one night. We should that'd be fun. That'd be
fantastic.
Fun. Hey, F you, Dustin.
What'd he say?
I'm just screwing with it. I love it when Mike shuts the show down. You know, sometimes you're going fast. You just got to reach down and pull the emergency brake for funsies and see what happens to the engine of the car. Oh, my man General Grievous is in here. Y'all remember Grievous? He used to work at the station.
No.
What's up, Grievous? Jeff Gilgreeve used to be our traffic guy back in the early days when I was in my early days at the ticket 07, 08, 09. He is from the Big Easy. He is from New Orleans. And he's been back in New Orleans for some time, or just outside New Orleans. Did Dak say some shit about Alvin Kamara? So Grievous, y'all remember some of y'all old school ticket guys remember General Grievous. He used to
he didn't. He didn't say anything bad about him.
Grievous says, I have a late punch for Dak for calling Alvin Kamara mediocre. AK-41 is so not mediocre. I've always pulled for Dak to succeed because he's from Louisiana, but Dak should be careful calling other players mediocre. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to need some confirmation on that, Big Grievous.
Me too.
Confirmation. Dak is a walking billboard. He is so careful about everything he says. He's duller than Troy Aikman ever thought about being when he was a player.
Fair.
Dak is one cliche after the next. I hadn't seen that. By the way, so the game's at 3:25. We'll have White Dak in the booth. I'm sure we have Tony Romo. Watch him.
Depending on where the game is. If it's Fox, we'll have Tom.
Like that.
CBS, we'll have
White Dak. September sensation.
He ain't even that.
You don't think Dak's even Romonian? Oh, no. That's right. You love Romo.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't like.
No. Who can't afford to lose more? Dallas loses their 1-2 with a second loss at home, blown out the week before, or the Ravens, who if they lose, their asses are going to be 0-3. You don't go to the playoffs when you start off 0-3.
Must win for both. Can I do that? Can I bail out on that?
You think the losers eliminated? Even the Cowboys in a just okay NFC East?
That's what they do in soccer. You get relegated. They went balls to the wall. You get relegated.
No, I'm not nuts. I don't have a jelly donut in my Foot Locker. I know football, but I also know the Cowboys. And 1-2 should not put you out. 1-2 shouldn't be anything. But like I said last night, what you always have to worry about with the Cowboys is from the neck up with those idiots. Because they always think they're going to go 17-0. They always think they're amazing. The egos are through the roof. And then as soon as the shit hits the fan, whether it's in a game or during the course of the season, this team sucks.
They suck, and then
at handling adversity.
We get blamed for it as teachers.
Bull crap. Absolute bullcrap. So Dallas needs to win this game. It's a home game. Then you're beating a good team, even though they're 0-2, and you're still when you beat Baltimore, the game's over, and then you go home thinking, I can still win. I'm still good because I just beat the Ravens. The Cowboys need this win for their stupid psyche because their psyche's so fragile,
Well,
ridiculous.
You got Lamar Jackson who runs the ball. He's not from the first 2 games. It doesn't seem like he's running from it. And then you have Derrick Henry. And from what we've seen going back to last year, I don't know what they do, Mike. I don't know.
Well, good luck to Rico Dowdle.
F him.
Ready to see Dalvin freaking Cook. Jerry said yesterday that he didn't think that he's not ready to consider Dalvin Cook. Yeah, okay. And I got 11-inch penis. Their ass. Jerry lies his ass off. He's as mendacious as it gets. I bet Dalvin Cook's 1 or 2 weeks away from making his first appearance as a Cowboy.
And that's one of those guys, when Dalvin comes out there, that's one of those guys where Mike McCarthy's looking around.
Now.
Like, oh, we're running him out here for this? He has no idea what our language is.
See. Right. I don't want to punch Jerry Jones every night. Let's get the punches. It's time for the Orlando Kell Law Office. Punch of the night presented by the greatness that is Orlando Kell. Who we punching tonight? It's a good one.
Who you punching?
I want to punch the kid that was watching In the Building in history class today. By the way, the school has a record of everything they pull up.
For real?
I told my principal that I would try to police that once the word got out. Ass whip. Total ass whip. No, so I want to punch the kid that was watching the show tonight. And who else do I want to punch tonight? I want to punch the NFL just for never having any fun. They fined Derek Carr.
He didn't do anything.
He imitated Michael Jordan. I mean, Michael Jackson, rather.
But he didn't do anything.
He grabbed his dick. So stupid. He snuck the ball in from the 1-yard line in the third quarter. Their blowout went over the Cowboys. Then he did a dance move made famous by Mike that included him grabbing his
made
dong.
Famous by what, Mike?
Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson made that famous, grabbing that dong that he saved for 11-year-olds. He ain't supposed to grab your balls in the NFL. But punch the NFL. That's so silly. That's an overreaction. You got anybody you need to punch tonight?
No, I don't.
You want to punch the demon?
Yes.
The demon alcohol? You gonna punch the demon alcohol tonight?
No, I can't wait till tomorrow. I want to drink tomorrow.
Oh yeah. We don't have a show tomorrow night. You can do stuff.
No, I'm not drinking tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I
good,
wish.
good. All right. Well,
I'm drinking like a 0-calorie bullshit.
All right. Well, who is? I noticed you got something brown in the deal.
No, it's some 0-calorie bullshit.
Oh, okay. No, I get you. Today I let myself eat. I ate a lot. I gorged at dinner. We were in El Chaparral. Shout out to the subscriber I met that was sitting at the bar with a cool shirt with the flowers on the titties. Shout out to him. Guy walks in El Chaparral. We're in the building. That was cool.
For real?
Mm-hmm. That was cool.
I love it.
Yeah. Had the enchiladas verdes, chicken enchiladas. I went ahead and just let myself. I indulged tonight. Had the full plate. Ate all the rice and beans, 2 tortillas, and some fideo, and a big ass pint of beer.
Does your Johnson feel bigger?
No, my panza feels bigger for sure. I'm all full of food.
No, but does your Johnson feel bigger? I like Johnson.
Not at the moment.
Yo, so you know what I found out?
Not at the moment. What?
We're supposed to be doing Kegels too.
What? I do hand Kegels.
No, we're supposed to do Kegels. It helps you last longer.
Really?
Like, hold on.
Huh. Baby, so Rudy says that if men do Kegels, you know what Kegels are? If men,
Of course she knows.
You seen him Kegels? Take your leg.
No.
What's a Kegel? What's a Kegel? What'd I just do? Oh, I ran
Nothing.
over
You
my
just
cord.
only thing you did was wave your ball funk in
So
the
what's
air.
a Kegel? Oh, what you squeeze it? You squeeze the muscle.
You squeeze it.
Why do we need to be doing that? It's going to rip out our prostate.
It helps. It helps us. The penis grows.
Rudy
and it
says we
helps.
last longer when we do Kegels.
Yes. What'd she say?
Oh. She said I last plenty long enough. I don't need to do Kegels.
You should still do Kegels. I've been squeezing mine. Hold on.
I only get 10 minutes and I get cut off. I have 10 minutes to finish, or
LG, have you done your
it turns
Kegels
into
today?
the blocking of the Suez Canal.
I've been doing Kegels the whole show. So.
I'm going to do Kegels on my next flight to Hawaii the whole time.
This is normally my Kegel time when
This
I do
is
the
your
show.
Kegel. That's the line of the week, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the line of the week, and that's not gonna get topped by Friday.
What's that?
On the show, that's the line of the week. I've been doing Kegels the whole show.
You gotta
that for the promo.
Squeeze.
That needs to be pulled for the promo.
Squeeze. Breathe. Squeeze.
Jeez. Breathe and squeeze. Gross. Oh, I was going to mention this before we go. Oh, by the way, Orlando Kill, if there's a tear in your beer, or if you're in the doghouse, move on over because the big dog's coming in. That's Hank Williams, Rudy. You probably don't know much about Hank Williams. They made
I don't.
I'm not trying to profile you.
I'm doing my Kegels.
Well, you tell you what, if you're getting divorced, drop 10 pounds, do some Kegels, get your ass back out there on the scene, and slap that ex's ass around in court with Orlando Kell doing the slapping. That's our guy. Okay. Ironically, went to UT. It is Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building. If you need a family lawyer in divorce or family issues, custody issues, changing a decree, whatnot, it is our guy, Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995, or you can email the man, orlandokell.law@gmail.com. orlandokell.law@gmail.com. It is In the Building here in the Slacker studio. So, Rudy, you said something about UTSA last night, and I guess they were listening to us. One of those, somebody who covers UTSA asked Jeff Traylor point blank about raising ticket prices. One day after you mentioned it on this show.
What did he say?
He says, well, if we have to look at it. We can't get left behind. That's a big old we need to raise ticket prices.
Like, duh.
To pay NIL shit. He also told Uncle Andy yesterday on the ticket, on his weekly radio show, they're talking to the Pac-12. The Roadrunners may be on the move again already. The Pac-12.
Are they gonna pay?
Sure. Yeah. They'll share in the television revenue.
Because SMU paid the ACC. Like, hey, will y'all take us? We'll think about it. And then SMU
UTSA
like,
can't pay. Pac-12 needs bodies. They don't have any schools. Right. I think they just took. I think so. It's Oregon State and it's Washington State, and they got 4 clubs from the Mountain West to go over. So that's 6. You still need 6 more if you're going to go back to the Pac-12. And Traylor said last night, I'm not really supposed to say, but I don't know much about it, Andy, but here's 5 minutes on everything I know. It was pretty funny listening to Jeff last night.
Shout out to Jeff.
I don't know much. Andy, I don't know much, but let me spend 5 minutes telling you all the things I do know.
What he knows
I don't know if Campos wanted that out, but Jeff spilled the beans last night that Lisa Campos is in talks with the Pac-12 about moving. And Taylor Igme, the president of the school. So that's good. That would be a no-brainer. You got to go. You absolutely go. You got to go. And how crazy and weird is it? I mean, would you have ever thought in a million years, 13 years ago, when Larry Coker ran the first UTSA football team out in the history of the city, that 13 years later, this school could be on the verge of joining the Pac-12?
Never.
It shows where the program's gone, and it shows where the frickin' Pac-12 has gone. No offense to my man Jeff Traylor, any of the Roadrunner Nation. But the Pac-12 is desperate, and they need schools. It's Washington State, Oregon State, and 4 bag of dicks from the Mountain West, and they need getting somebody from Texas would be good for them based on where that sorry conference is at this point right now. Oh man, why are you holding your head in your hands?
No, I'm not holding anything. You're
I
good.
just said bag of dicks. Okay, all right. Have we? I ask you every night. What slackers are you going to watch the game at this week? I need to know where to go because we got to race over to LG for the show after it's over.
So this is what I'm going to say.
All right. You were leaning NACO last night.
I think I'm going to go NACO, and this is why.
Okay.
After NACO, because it's so close to the studio, we just jump, hop, skip over to LG's, record Sunday night show, and head home.
Sounds
so I'm
going
to say NACO. I'm going to say Slackers, Nacogdoches, Rudy Jay, Mike Taylor. Come hang out with us. We're going to watch the NFL Cowboys game over there, and then we're going to go and do the show.
Sounds good. We are some show hosting some bitches.
We are some show hosting some bitches.
All right. That's why we're happy to have our partners like Slackers. All right, let's plan on it. NACO. Y'all want to watch the Cowboy game with us? Get your asses out to the Nacogdoches location on Sunday. Cowboys and Ravens. A classic matchup of 1-1 and 0-2. Who would have thought that? Baltimore.
Neither team. Both teams
not.
probably felt like, all right, we'll go 1-1.
At worst.
And then we'll figure out. So, who's preparing more?
I think it's going to be a hell of a game. They both need to win.
Yeah, I think they both need to win, but if I'm the Cowboy defensive coordinator, Zimmer, and I'm the Ravens defensive coordinator, and I'm watching Dak, who's preparing more?
I think they're both treating it like a damn playoff week. They both need to win, man. Derrick Henry may have $150 and Lamar may have $150. They may run for 300 on Sunday. The Ravens. That team sucks against the run. I'm leaning Ravens for the victory right now, but ask me again Saturday on Longhorns postgame show. Hey, speaking of, y'all have a good weekend, man. Saturday, we got Longhorns postgame. Arch's first start. And then we'll have In the Building Sunday. We're off mañana. It's Friday. It's our off night. We love y'all hard. Thank you to our partners. Thank you to our members. Thank you to our subscribers. Thank you to our chatters. Thank you to LG and Rudy J and Miguelito Antonito Taylor. Pearl Jam is on CBS Sunday Morning News on Sunday. I never thought I would see the day that Eddie and Jeff go on CBS Sunday Morning News, but I'm looking forward to the exclusive interview. We'll see y'all on Saturday. Love y'all hard. Night.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.